Sunday afternoon, Monday morning, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining the Truth Conductor this morning. Man, I'm gonna give out my closing remarks on the death of Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna show you some stuff, man, that might surprise you. Then again, it might not surprise you. But if you really sit down and look at Mr. Samuels, all of his prophecies that he was giving black women came true with him. He told black women that if you don't compromise, if you don't lower your standards, if you don't settle for less, you're gonna die alone. And that's just how he died, by himself, alone. The one night stand he was with didn't even go to the hospital with him. She didn't even get in the ambulance with him. And he told black women, because you won't settle, you gonna die alone. And well, no. See. Let me explain something to people. See, this shows you just how powerful this thing called social media is. You got people on here, man, that don't even have a GED and making six figures on social media. They don't even have they high school dropouts that are making more money on social media than people with PhDs. See, people have come to realize the more clicks you get, the more likes you get, the more subscribers you get, that's where the money is. And you got people that want to pay their bills, man, that want to maintain a certain lifestyle. And if doing it right ain't creating the income, they gonna do it wrong. Okay? And what I'm telling you is, when he was talking about doing the right thing, he couldn't get no support. And when he was out here trying to be an example, see, people forgetting about that. He switched over to the dark side. He started out in the light, man, and couldn't make it. And y'all sitting here condemning a man because he started out right and couldn't survive, and he had to go over to the darkness and sell his soul just so he can pay his damn bills, because he couldn't do it the right way. You got all of these people sitting here talking about throwing stones, but they ain't supporting nothing positive. But they want to condemn everybody. And this man sold his soul so he could live the lifestyle that he wanted to live, because he couldn't live it doing it the right way. He couldn't get the support doing it the right way. See, don't nobody want to hear that. See, they want to talk about what a vile person he was. But how come he couldn't do it? How come he couldn't do it the right way? See, that's the question we need to be. Why he couldn't be successful doing it the right way? Why did he have to go to degrading women and putting them down just to start getting subscribers? Okay, I'm telling you. Man, see, and some of y'all would do the same thing. See, a lot of y'all sitting down throwing stones talking about what Kevin Samuels did. That was that man's livelihood. That's how he was getting his money. And if talking about black women and degrading them, if that's the way his money was coming in, that's the decision he chose to follow. That's the path he wanted to follow. And it was a wrong path because he couldn't get it doing it right. He couldn't come out here and help y'all, man, and guide y'all and motivate y'all and still and get the likes and the clicks and the subscribers trying to do it the right way. Y'all don't want that. You want some drama, man. See, you gotta have some friction going on. And this is the problem. We got too many people right now that are so fake. See, people are so fake right now. They one way with you and another way with somebody else. You don't know who the hell they are. See, and that's one of the reasons a lot of these young girls got to go out here and get all made up, beat up, and all of this shit because they don't know who the fuck they are. So they got to hide behind all this makeup and the weave and the false eyelashes and the false nails, and the fake ass and the fake breasts. But man, they trying to get all of that to catch a real man. I mean, think about that now. You got fake hair, you got fake eyelashes, fake nails, fake breasts, fake butt, and you looking for something real. Like when you go home and take all that fake shit off, that what you thought was real, ain't gonna say, well, who are you? This ain't who I met. Where did you come from? Yeah, you ever had one of them old one night stands? See, back in people think one night stands is back in the 70s. We started that shit. Okay, all right. We started that. We started one night stand, but back then when we started, it was saved. This shit y'all doing is deadly, okay? And sometimes you meet somebody, boy, and wake up next day and you look, goddamn, who is this? Shit, that ain't who I saw. God, I must have made a mistake, and you be trying to make all kind of excuses to ease up out of there when I hurt their feelings. You see, and this is the problem, man. In this environment that we live in right now, you have to be too superficial to survive. That's it in a nutshell. Damn. That's it in a nutshell. People got to be too superficial just to survive. And consequently, don't nobody trust nobody because everybody got to be superficial. They got to be something they ain't just to survive. Because they can't survive being themselves. They can't survive being real. So they got to come out here and reinvent themselves to be something different just to survive. Just to survive. That's it in a nutshell, man. And that attitude has seeped over into the church. Where you got a lot of people that are superficial Christians just to survive. They're going in there playing with God. And predators. That's exactly and your play date is coming to an end. For all of you people that are playing with God, that think you got time, you're gonna get caught just like Kevin Samuels in your sin. See, a lot of Christians think that because their name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, that they can go and stick their toe in sin and ask God for forgiveness. And he gonna forgive them and wash them of their sins And you're going to go out here and you're going to stick your toe in sin, and you ain't going to have a chance to ask God for forgiveness. See, you ain't going to get that chance, and you're going to die in your sin. And that's what God gonna judge you. And you thought your name was written in the Lamb's Book of Life, and you died in your sin. See, this is what's happening right now. And isn't it ironic? Lou, this ain't nothing to play with, my brother. Don't you want to come up? Yeah, I am. I'm a messenger from God now. Yes, sir, I am. I am. And if I want to see you come in here and joke with that, play with that, Lou. I dare you to play with it. Yeah, I'm a messenger from God. Now play with it. I dare you to come in here and play with it. Now, right is right, wrong is wrong. There's a time to play and there's a time to be serious, and this ain't the time to be playing. Okay? I ain't gonna block you, dude. Cause I want you to come up in here and get this ass kicking. And it ain't gonna be from me. I ain't gonna block it, buddy. And see this. Let me show y'all something. And let me apologize because I said that 7 was the number of completion. It's not. 7 is the number of perfection. 9 is the number of completion. And what you'll notice about Kevin Samuels was he never would let a woman rate herself a 7. And the last woman that he interviewed was a 25-year-old virgin. 2 plus 5 is 7. That's the last woman that he interviewed. And she was pretty. She was a pretty 7. You see? And it was then that he started making fun of her. Because he told this young woman, you know, if you wasn't so pretty, you wouldn't be believing God for a husband. If you wouldn't be so pretty, you'd be out screwing out of both legs. If you wasn't so pretty, you wouldn't be believing this. And he said, and we all know. Matter of fact, let me let y'all hear this. This is Kevin Samuels' last live that he did before he died, and it was very telling. That moment was very telling because. Well, let me let you listen to it. Listen to it. What more do you need? Party of one. Loins on fire. I want you to think about this. The men who are, and here's what kills me, is women can't even define the job these men do. But they define the lifestyle. So I don't give a shit what you do, but I know what I want your money to do for us. Now, understand, remember she said partner and build. What are you building? He's already built the shit. Now, I was nice, but I will ask this question on the way out. Young lady, if you didn't look the way you did, if you were an average looking woman, can you honestly say you'd still be making the same requests and or demands you're making? And the answer we all know is hell to the no. Cute or pretty privilege? No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No, damn well. No! No, damn well it would not be making these demands. Well, and he did, and he'd laugh and tell people that he was going to take them to hell with him. And isn't it ironic? That's his last. That is his last soundbite that he left in the earth realm. Was a man going to hell? Was his last soundbite? And let me show you. See. Let me show you something. To show you something was amiss. His own mother was not his point of contact in the event of emergency. Think about this for 1 minute. What man whose mama is living and she ain't his point of contact? And he's an only child and he's single. What man don't put his mama as a point of contact in the event of an emergency? She had to find out through social media because she was not in his personal contact in the event of an emergency. And it goes to show you that and the girl left. So who secured his apartment? So people would say, you ain't gonna tell me didn't nobody roam through his apartment. Ain't gonna tell me ain't nobody walk out of his apartment with some shit. He did. Ain't nobody who gonna know. He did. So all of his stuff is laying there for people to, and some folk ain't, everybody ain't honest, man. That Rolex that was laying over there, you think somebody saw that Rolex and ain't nobody around to secure that and it didn't get taken? You see, Lou, all you doing, man, is wishing some stuff on yourself. That see the Bible say in Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever man sows, that shall he reap. And that same callous attitude, you coming up here talking about who cares if somebody stole his shit, that shit is gonna happen to you. The same thing Kevin Samuel was trying to get people to do, telling women they gonna die alone. He died alone. And you gonna come up in here and I'm trying to help some folk with this guy. Man, all you doing is wishing some shit on yourself. Who gonna care? And yeah, Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Yeah, go look at it. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that shall he reap. So come on up in here and sow your bullshit, man, because that's what's going to come back to you. That's coming back to you, buddy. So your being funny ain't hurting me. You sitting up here hurting yourself. And you think that shit funny. You think it's funny, and you coming up here talking the bullshit, bro. You hurting yourself. You putting some shit on yourself, on your family, on your kids, your grandkids. If your little limp dick got some, see, you come up in here with your little dick. Yeah, I'm a messenger of God. We all are messengers of God. If we ain't doing wicked, we all are messengers of God. Who you think his children are? Messengers of God. Damn, that ain't a title I got by myself. Hell, if you wasn't so fucking stupid, you would be a messenger of God. Well, like I said, man, I ain't gonna even block your dumb ass. Cause I want your mouth to dig your hole for you. Cause all you doing is digging a hole for yourself with your mouth. Come on with it, man. Dig some more holes for yourself. That's all you doing. I ain't gonna block your stupid ass. I'm gonna let you dig a hole. Just dig a hole for yourself. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, ain't you? Shouldn't you be in church? Shouldn't you be in church right about now? Yeah. Shouldn't you be in church right about now, Lou? Ain't this your church time? You missing Sunday school, buddy. Hey Lou, you should be in Sunday school right about now. Man, you ain't in Sunday school. What's wrong with you, boy? Didn't your mama tell you you have to go to Sunday school every Sunday? What, Lou? Didn't your mama tell you that you got to be in Sunday school? Man, you ain't even in Sunday school. You in here messing with me. You in here, and you supposed to be up in Sunday school, and you up in here messing with me. God dog. Boy, ain't that some shit? You should be in Sunday school, Lou. Probably a Sunday school teacher. Wouldn't that be some fucked up shit? If you teaching them, Lord have mercy. I feel sorry for them. But this is what I want y'all to see, man. On a real tip though. That man didn't even have his mama as a point of contact. And he's talking about high value. You know, if you got so much respect for women, why you don't respect your own mama and put her down as a point of contact for you? In case, see, because a lot of us take it for granted, man. That ain't nothing gonna happen to us. See, we take it for granted when we get ready to jump in our car to run around the corner to the store that we coming back. Ain't nothing gonna happen to us. You see, and this is what, and you get caught, and it's a lot of Christians right now. It's just like Kevin Samuels, man. Because if you go back and listen, that boy tell you, I was raised in the church. I was over the singles ministry. So that tells you right there, he's dealing with some church hurt. And you got a lot of Christians out here that's dealing with some church hurt, and man, they got their toe back in sin because they dealing with some church hurt. And they think because they got that salvation, man, that their name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, that they can have their cake and eat it too. And this is the problem. And this is the bullshit that Kevin Samuels was trying to tell folks. Man, you can have your cake and you can eat it too. You can come out here and you can be promiscuous, you can screw around, and then you can still get that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. This is what he's telling people. This is the shit. You see? Man, Luke, let him he bringing some shit on himself, man. Let him keep running his mouth. Don't leave him alone. Cause he's interfering with God's work right now. God will take care of him. Don't worry about that. If I ain't addressing him, because I could easily block his ass. And God said, don't block him. Because he going to use him as an example. See, a lot of people don't think, man, we in the end times. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look how many black women, man, this man tried to discourage and told them, if you don't compromise, you know, if you don't settle for less, if you don't be promiscuous, you're gonna die by yourself. That's what he told, and he was promiscuous. The woman that he picked up was a one-night stand that didn't even stay with him. She didn't even try to help him out. She left him, and they took him to the hospital, and he died by himself. Now, is that God? That God gonna let you die by yourself? And think about this here. I want y'all to think about this. Think about this.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No, damn well. No! No, damn well they would not be making these demands.
And shortly after you play this, you have a heart attack and die. You think his spirit wasn't saying, Lord, please, no, don't let me die. I don't know her. Please don't let me go like this. Okay, he had a heart attack and died fucking on top of a girl, fornicating. He had a heart attack and fell on top of it at 6 o'clock in the morning. Why you on top of somebody? Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real about that. See, first of all, at 6 o'clock in the morning, if you on top of a woman, you fornicating. Uh, um, well. See. Here's the deal. Like I told you, God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, that shall he reap. And he was about the money. He sold his soul to make money. And he sold it by degrading black women and trying to get those believing in God, those trusting in God, to tell them, you making a mistake, you crazy. You believe in God that a good man gonna come along? That ain't gonna happen. And you can go back and listen to, he'll tell you, man, if you believe in that this it's going, that you wasting your time. If you trying to do it the right way. And what I'm trying to show people, man, when you're doing it the right way, you're building a solid foundation. When you're doing it the right way. See, generations can stand on your foundation when you're building it the right way. Okay? That's what a lot of people don't take into consideration, that the foundation that they're building on, that generations are come on behind them to stand on that same foundation. And if it's compromised, it ain't gonna hold a weight. See, if your foundation is compromised with lies, deceit, deception, dishonesty, revenge, vindictiveness, man, eventually you're going to get enough weight on it and it's going to fall. Because it's compromised, man. It can't stand the test of time. Only truth can stand the test of time. Truth crushed to the earth shall rise again. You see, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to operate in their truth and their integrity, because when they operate in their integrity, they're cheated. Okay? There won't be no investigation. What kind of investigation? For what? What are you going to investigate? The man was a hoe. The man was a hoe. It was just that simple. See, we in 2022. We in 2022. See, for you to go and have a one night stand, for you to go and have a pick up somebody on the very first, and she spend the night at your house, man, you dropping some heavy jewels for her to fall for, that she don't even know you, and she gonna spend the night at your house. Shit, you done dropped some heavy jewels, man. Okay. All right. And listen. Here you go. You gotta let's talk real. Let's talk real here. Cause everybody and their mama knew he was addicted to Red Bulls. Cause every time you saw him, he was addicted to Red Bull. And if you got to drink Red Bulls all the time, that'll tell you right now you ain't got no stamina. You ain't shit. You a 3-second man in the bed. If you got to depend on Red Bulls, shit, you get a nut. You done just like that. You done. You done. If Red Bull is your man, once it ain't gonna take you long to get that nut, and you done. And every time you saw him, he's sipping on a Red Bull. Now you done found this little 32-year-old hottie that you got to yeah, it does. And see, and you got this 32-year-old hottie that you want to tattoo your name on her poo nanny. Okay? Because I mean, think about it, y'all. Come on, y'all. Stop. You got a 50-something-year-old man that's done pulled a 30-something-year-old woman, and you think he ain't gonna, and he need Red Bull in as is now. You think he ain't gonna add something to that Red Bull so he can perform for his performance? If anything, it was an accidental death. Cause that fool probably went and took some Viagra, trying to get his dick hard, and it killed him. See, he took some Viagra at the wrong time. If anything, and it killed him. When you talk about heart attack, normally for a man and sex, it's Viagra, and his heart already compromised because he didn't had cancer and he went through chemo and you drinking all them damn Red Bulls, so your heart is already compromised, and now you got this little hottie. Yeah, that's what they say. And now you got this little hottie. So you got to put your name, you got to tattoo your name, man, on that poo nanny. You got to make her come back. Okay? Yeah, no, seriously, man. That see, because you're old man. You're older than her. And see, and that's what a lot of people don't want to take under consideration when an older man gets with a younger woman, he got to perform. Let's say this again. See, when an older man gets with a younger woman, he got to perform. See, he has to go back in his youth, like when he was young with this young girl. And if he can't do that on his own, he gonna have to take whatever he can take to help him get back to the way he once was. Really? I'm talking reality, man. Hell, you can find sex in the Bible. They talk about go and shit. You think this bad? Go in Ecclesiastes. They get real graphic in Ecclesiastes. Shit, this ain't nothing. Go to Ecclesiastes. It gets real graphic in the Bible when it comes to sex. And all I'm doing is telling the truth. I'm telling you, man. And see, this is one of the things. Here again, here again, because when you get an element of fame and notoriety, there are some women, they don't care what your status is. They coming at you. See, that's another thing that we don't talk about. See, you got some women out here that don't give a shit if you married or not. They gonna shoot their shot. They don't care. They don't care nothing about your wife. They gonna shoot their shot. That's how fierce the competition. And Lord, don't have no big dick and no money too. Oh shit. Women be throwing panties at your feet. Now that's the God heaven truth, man. And this is the problem. Okay? This is the problem. We've created this problem. Because now, if you notice, you got older women now going after younger men. Okay? See, that's the trend. I don't have that problem, man. You know. I mean, I'm just trying to tell people. Well, at least I got one, Lou. What you got? At least I got one. What you got? At least I got one, buddy. What you got? what you got? Nothing. No, you bringing all that little dick energy. Man, why you bring that little dick energy up in here, man? Why you bring your little dick energy up in here? Your dick so small, you can't grip it with your own hand. And you coming up in here talking shit. And you can't even grip your own dick with your own hand. I mean, why you coming up in here, Lou? Why you coming up in with your little dick energy? Why don't you go take one of them pills, man, and boost your confidence? No, why don't you go take a pill and boost your confidence and come back later? Okay? Well, see, here's the deal, man. The reason the church could not come against Kevin Samuels is because a lot of them are guilty. See, that's the reason a lot of them can't speak out against Kevin Samuels, because they're doing exactly what he's doing. The only difference is they're doing theirs on the down low. You have a lot of fornicating Christians in church. You have a lot of fornication going. Some of the easiest sex you can find right now is in the church. And I'm telling you, I was an usher in church. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for some easy sex, it's in the church. All the man got to do is put on a suit, look halfway decent, put a Bible in his hand, and walk in the church, and all them sisters be like, who is that? Where he come from? You ever seen him? There's somebody new. They all be looking. You think people don't know who in their congregation? And if somebody new come into their congregation, okay, very easy. Cause you got, I mean, seriously, man, look at how many women come in church dressed like they going to the club. If they ain't easy, why they coming in there dressing like they going to the club? Man, you could blow on them and bam, they legs are spread wide open. That's how easy they are. See, um, uh, no, seriously, man, and see, this is what has, this is what really has impacted the body of Christ. With all of this darkness that we got going on in the world right now, think about it. Not one pastor, not one bishop, not one apostle, not one evangelist has stepped up and said, thus says the Lord. With all of this darkness that's going, God ain't talking to nobody. God ain't gave nobody a message to tell the rest of the world. And all you bishops and apostles and evangelists and pastors, and none of y'all got a word from the Lord. Think about that for 1 minute. Now, you done got wealth from his people, but you ain't got no word from the Lord for his people after you done got your wealth. See, I find that to be very interesting, man, that not one man or woman of God is stepping up, speaking to the world. Not one of them standing up right now, speaking to the world. Not one. And they got the wherewithal, got the television ministry, they got the money, they got, and not one of them. Have you seen Joel Osteen stand up and speak against this violence? Have you seen T.D. Jakes stand up and speak against this violence? Creflo Dollar? None of them. You ain't heard none of them. None of them are standing up, speaking out against this darkness that's going on, man. And consequently, You got that's making a lot of people lose faith that there ain't no God. That God can sit back and let all this happen and he ain't saying a word to nobody. Yeah, Jimmy Swaggart. Yeah, well, look at him. Shit, he went out. Swaggart went out and got caught with a prostitute. You just had a pastor down in Tennessee that had to step down from a church because this girl was 16 years old, man, and he fucking her at 16. Talking about he did something a long time ago, and the girl said, "I was 16 years old when you did that." And you got a lot of this going on in the church, man. You got a lot of sin that's prominent in the church. That's why they ain't trying to believe nobody that come along and start talking God. Because they seeing too many bad examples in front of them. And they don't know who to believe. Okay? They don't know who to believe. And this is the problem. Notice, man, and see, and this is the one opportunity when it's needed right now. Look at all this darkness, man. All this murder, and we still, and it looked like, man, every time we have one shooting, it just spurs on another one. Somebody else come along and start shooting up some more folk. And we sitting down and we're becoming numb, man. And don't nobody want to put out a positive narrative. Don't nobody want to support nothing different. Everybody's just selling. So we got to accept this darkness. We got to accept this evil. Man, every police officer that was involved around that school should be fired and should never be able to be a police officer. To all of the officers that were stopping people from going into that school should be fired and never be allowed to be a public servant again. Okay? Let me see. I got somebody. People should believe. Well. Black or white churches couldn't say nothing about that. Listen to me. We see. We have too many negative examples of people succeeding, doing wrong, and being successful, even all the way up to the highest seat in the Supreme Court. And if anybody don't think that Brett Kavanaugh cheated to get his seat on the Supreme Court, you are a liar. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Man, I haven't been following Johnny Depp, that trial. I mean, because that's a drama. But I just pray that I have some money to rent a car, to go out to the verdict, to take my stop hating each other. Because soon as when them lawyers come out the courthouse, I'm getting behind them with my sign. See, I'm going to get behind them with my stop hating each other because you disagree sign. When Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, when it comes, I'm just waiting for a verdict to come. And believe in God that I'm going to have some money, that I can rent me a car, and I can get out to Fairfax County. Okay? And I'm going to have my sign right behind. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Okay? So that's what. Now the tour bus still coming, man. I'm still believing God for the tour bus. Laugh, man. See, because the Bible said all things are possible to him who believes, and I'm working on my belief. I'm working. If the Bible say all things are possible for him who believes, man, I'm working on my belief. I ain't worried. Man, if I was worried about him, I'd have been blocked his ass. I'd have been blocked him. I want him to come up in here so he can open his mouth. He digging a hole with his own mouth. Because he playing with God now. He ain't playing with Truth Conductor. He playing with God. And see, and God sent a strong message to all of you folk that's running around raising up Kevin Samuels as an example of what. See, every lie has an element of truth to it. Let me say that again. Every lie has an element of truth to it. That's why you believe it. That's why you accept a lie, because it has an element of truth to it. And Kevin Samuels was coming with an element of truth. See, that's all he was giving them, was an element of truth. And everything else was lies. You see, what he did, he came and gave them that's got their toe in sin an excuse. He gave them an out where they can come and say, oh, this ain't gonna work. Everybody doing it. Oh, thank you, Lord. Ooh, see, this is gonna catch a lot of Christians. A lot of Christians are gonna get caught with God and they're gonna tell God, but Lord, everybody's doing that. And because everybody's doing it, don't make it right. God diggity dog. That's what's going to see. A lot of people out here doing it. See, a lot of people jumped on the Kevin Samuels back. Everybody jumping. Who? Kevin Samuels? Everybody jumping on that bandwagon. Everybody jumped on that. That boy blew up overnight. Okay? He blew up overnight. And everybody, oh shit, Kevin, see, I keep telling y'all, listen to me. See, as broke as I am, all right, people don't come up to me asking me for nothing. Let me come into some money. People going, oh, true conductor. See, now all of a sudden you can approach me. Because you now, see, when I'm broke, you ain't approaching me. You ain't asking me for shit when I'm broke. See, when I'm out here struggling, trying to get out of the ditch, trying to get even with life, trying to get up and get ahead, see, you ain't got time for me then. See, when I'm trying to get ahead, okay? But once I get up out of the ditch, then everybody, oh, I knew you could do it. But you didn't give me one hand. Man, you wouldn't even throw me one rope. Nothing. You wouldn't even give me a biscuit to try to help me get out of that hole. And now you telling me how proud you are of me. You see, and this is the kind of stuff, man, that's turning people off. Because you got a lot of people that are struggling, man, trying to get, and then once they get out, everybody running up in their face like they all of this, and you think them people don't realize, man, where was you when I was struggling? No, you giving me all these accolades. Where was you when I was trying to get out of the hole? You wasn't telling me then. You was telling me I was crazy. When I was trying to get out of the hole, I was a fool for believing. When I was trying to get out, now I'm out. Now you proud of me. Not one butter biscuit. They ain't gonna throw you shit. But boy, when you get out, they proud of you. They knew you, and that's the person you need to run from. The person that can come up and tell you, I've been watching you. I knew you was gonna make it. You need to tell that person, man, fuck you. Because if you was watching me, you didn't offer one thing to help me. And now I'm supposed to be impressed because you so proud of me? Fuck you. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Somebody say it is all about the money. That's what people, you think, listen, do you think for 1 minute that these folk going out here doing all this shit to get likes and subscribers ain't for money? Let's be real about, man, when a person is talking about, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, man, that's about money. That is about money. Because when people hitting that like button, And subscribing, that's money. As simple as that. Yeah, man, I cuss. Yes, I do cuss. That's how I lost my job with Metro. Because I cussed them motherfuckers out. That's what I was cussing back then when I lost my job. You see, and as bad as shit is now, somebody need to be out here cussing. Get the fuck, man, get this fucking shit straight. Stop all this bullshit. Somebody need to be cussing. I mean, it's just that simple, man, because this is what's wrong. Because ain't nobody getting their ass cussed out, man. Sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. That's what somebody need to do. Cut this shit out. That's what need to happen, man. For somebody to come through here and cuss these motherfuckers out. And kick them up in their ass if necessary. It's just that simple. You know, I mean, seriously, man, how can you not be cussing with the shit that's going on now? You know, I mean, serious, man. I mean, enough is enough. And this is what's wrong, man. Everybody wants you to be politically correct when it come down to straighten out some shit. See, shit is going haywire, but you supposed to be dressing up. Oh, excuse me, sir. But you can't put that trash there. Excuse me, sir. You can't, motherfucker, pick that motherfucking shit up. That's how you can, motherfucker, what the fuck wrong with you? Pick that motherfucking shit up. There's a trash can right there. Put that shit in the trash can. This is what you need. You see? And folk don't want that. Somebody that ain't scared to say, man, fuck you. You doing all this dumb shit. And this is what we need, man. And don't nobody want it. Everybody think this shit's supposed to solve itself. Anyway, look, man, I'm going back down to Alexandria today. I'm gonna take my sign. I'm taking my sign back down to Alexandria, Old Town, today, and I'm gonna sit out there, you know, and see, cause man, if we don't support a positive narrative, ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change, man. If we don't put our foot down, ain't nothing gonna change. This shit gonna stay the same. And see, and you got folk right now that are afraid to put their foot down, but they won't support somebody that will. Man, if somebody is saying what you want to say, they ain't perfect. You ain't gonna agree on everything. But man, if they can stand up and say what you think should be said, that's the person you need to be putting out front. See, you notice, man, people that will give, people that will share, people that will pay it forward. Those are not the people folk are supporting. Folk are supporting people that's putting all that shit into their pocket, that ain't sharing nothing with nobody, that ain't paying nothing forward. It's all about them. See, that's who getting all the money now. But you should be the person that'll pay it forward, man. That'll help folk, that'll give, that'll share. That's who you need to be making sure got some money. That's gonna be out here helping people. Then that's the person you want to make sure got some money in their pocket, because they might run up on some of your relatives when they need, and bam. Thank you, Thought. This see, if we sitting back waiting for folk to change, ain't nothing gonna happen. If that's what we sitting back doing, waiting for people to be the change instead of us initiating the change, man, and I say this, and people think I be lying, but if a company or organization right now would come and say, "True Conductor, we wanna sponsor this message. Stop hating each other because you disagree." Man, they would be known around the world because I already know all over the world agrees with the message. But ain't nobody got smart enough to say, well, damn, if the whole world agrees with the message, why don't I be the one to put it out? I wished I had the money to put this out. I wish I could put it out all over the world, but I can't. You see, and when I ask people, man, share it. Oh no, who's the Truth Conductor? I agree with the message, but I don't know who's the Truth Conductor. What you about? What organization are you with? What you gonna do with that dollar? Oh, you just might be just like Black Lives Matter organization. Here come another black person that wants something for nothing, like Black Lives Matter, talking about stop hating each other because you disagree, and you want me to support you financially because you want people to stop hating each other because you disagree to get that message out. You should be able to do that on your own. Go get a job. You see? No, but that's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. See, my message is accountability. See, I be holding people accountable with my stuff, man. And a lot of folk don't want to be held accountable. So that way they dismiss me. See, they won't talk about me. Wow, man. Damien, Naturals. Man, thank you. Thank you for the $35, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I see, and I didn't. Check my PayPal, and I ain't even had to ask for that. I ain't even had to ask for it. I didn't even have to ask. See, this what I'm talking about, man. See, imagine as big as my mouth is. Imagine if I can go out and say, man, look, my PayPal is here. Let me put it in. As big as my mouth is, you know, as big as my mouth is, and people, I'm gonna put everything in here. All right, there you go. Right there. There it is, man. There's my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Cash App. And there it is. And thank you in advance if you want to help a brother out. But see, this is what I'm trying to show you. Uh, uh, think about this, man. If I can show people being positive that it's profitable, don't you think I can get the attention? Okay, I will. Don't you think I can get it? Don't you think I can get the attention? If I can show them a positive, something that's positive, and if a company come and sponsor this message, don't you know I'm gonna give some of that money away on behalf of that company? See, I'm gonna keep. Hey man, they gave me some money on behalf of them. Shoot, let me be a blessing. Now, if I can go all over the country being a blessing, okay? If I can go all over the country being a blessing to people, because the people are being a blessing to me. See, you got a lot of millionaires and billionaires that are shitting on the very people that they getting their money from. You making them rich, and they'll turn around and tell you lazy. You don't want to work. You this and you that. They'll put you down, but they making millions. Okay? They making millions or billions off you. And won't even turn around and treat you to a dinner in a restaurant, man. Have you noticed, man? A lot of these millionaires and billionaires, they don't walk into restaurants and tip everybody and can't afford it. They can't afford it. But they don't walk in and say, man, here, everybody, I got $100 for everybody. How many employees you got? 15 today working? Here, $1,500. Here you go. True conductor. What? Man, we gonna comp your meal. Shit, you gonna tip everybody in here? Shit, you ain't got to pay your meal comp. And and you're welcome anytime you come back. See, that's how you get ahead, man. That's how you help people. And all I've wanted to do is help people. That's all I've wanted to do. Man, just let me help some folk. You ain't got to ask me, man. Man, in fact, if you ask me, that's a red flag for me, because I have a great relationship. Okay? I have a great relationship with God. If you around me and he tell me to give you something, man, man, sometimes people give me money and God said, put that in your wallet. And that's all. And I take that money and put it in my wallet. And then I run up to give it to that person. That $50 you got in your pocket, give it to them. And that's what I do. And I don't ask no questions. Here, man, here's a blessing. Be blessed. And give it to them. See, this is what we got to get. But you got so many people right now that are taking kindness, taking advantage of kindness. See, a lot of folk don't want to give because they don't want to be taken. They don't know how to pick the people. They listen. Listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. And I got a few people on here. I used to give money away on Periscope. And sometimes it took me hours to give away some money. Because people think, because I'm going to give away some money, that shit ain't just like that, buddy. You think you're going to put your Cash App up in here? Now let me hear your voice. And it took me hours to give away some money. See, because I'm looking for a certain tone. It's what I'm looking with. Yeah. Oh, no. If you come with a sob story, you automatically out. I got a sob story. Man, I ain't seen my wife in 3 years next month. Next month be 3 years, man, since I done touched my wife. And I got motherfuckers sending me porn. Every time they send me some porn, I send them a cross back. I ain't lying, man. Every time they said, man, they load my phone up with porn. And every time they send me some porn, I send a damn cross back. Take that, goddammit. I don't need you tempting me. And see, and see, thank you, Lord. And see, this how some people know. When some people know, man, you got a weakness for something, they'll exploit that weakness. Okay? See, when people know you got a weakness for something, they'll subtly exploit that. Put it right on your path, man, because they know you weak for it. You weak for a big booty, man. Notice how many big booties come across your path, and you don't even be looking for them because they know that's what you like. They know that's what you like, and they know that's your weakness. And you got a lot of men. Listen, see, it's gonna come down now where, man, you're gonna have to be on your toes, man. With this environment that we in now, everybody gonna have to be on alert. See, you can't be out here and not financially responsible. You can't not know how to balance a checkbook or do a budget. See, because we coming into some hard times, man. And a lot of people take that for granted. That they ain't got everything is gonna be okay until the food run out. See, and they ain't got nowhere to turn to and nobody to turn to because they've been so evil and nasty. Won't nobody help them. And see, that's another reason you need to start trying to get back on the right side. Because all you nasty, evil, vindictive motherfuckers that's been kicking everybody's ass, your day coming. Your day gonna come and you gonna get your ass kicked. And not only are you gonna get your ass kicked, but everybody gonna be able to watch you suffer. See, that's what you gonna reap. All this nastiness, this vindictiveness, and this retaliation that you got going on, that shit's coming to a screeching halt. It's coming to a screeching halt, buddy. It sure is. And you're going to be embarrassed in front of the world. See, we got a lot of people right now that are doing it, that believe right is wrong and wrong is right. And they getting ahead. It's a lot of people right now that right is wrong and wrong is right. But man, the universe is gonna correct itself. See, right gonna be right and wrong gonna be wrong. And a lot of y'all gonna get caught in between and you gonna and think you got time. See, it's a lot of people know they doing wrong, but think they got time to get it right. And that's what you're running out of. Because I don't care. Listen, there's not but one thing in life that don't nobody know how much they got, and that's time. That's the only thing nobody in life know how much they got. It's time. You know how much money you got. You know how much debt you got. You know how many children you got or how many friends you got. But you don't know how much time you got. And you got people around here playing with the time that they have. That's some good shit right there this Sunday morning, buddy. I'm serious. It's a lot of people playing with their time. They taking it for granted. Like they got all of it. And they don't know how close to the end. Man, do you think for 1 minute, let me ask you a question. Do you think for 1 minute, if Kevin Samuels knew he was getting ready to have a heart attack and die, do you think
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No, damn well. No! No, damn well they would not be making these demands.
you think if he knew shortly after he played that he would have a heart attack and die? That he would? We don't know how much time we got, man. We don't know how much time we have. And people take that for granted. Look, y'all, I got to man, thank y'all for all of the support, for the views. Thank you. But if we don't get this right, we all gonna perish together, man. And that's why this is what I'm struggling to get people to see. This ain't about if we don't correct this, we all doomed. I mean, seriously, man, we all are doomed. Cause we got a bunch of people, man. They trying to destroy the other half of the ship. Like they don't realize if they destroy that half, motherfucker, your half is going down with them. They act like they gonna be able to destroy the other half of the ship and run back to their half and be safe. And we all going down. And they don't even see it, man. Don't act like they don't even understand, man. And we got water up to our knees, and we fighting each other like cats and dogs. Why? Because we don't want to talk to one another. We don't want to trust one another. We don't want to give one another a chance. This is why we in the shape that we in. All right?